Hey guys, it's Julz here. Now today I wanted to share with you my 3 tips for buying jewelry online to make sure that you're not disappointed with what you buy and you have to send it back. So my first tip is to look at the photos. Obviously you're going to look at the photos, but if you're buying from somewhere, you want to make sure they have as many photos as possible. But more than that, you want to make sure they have at least one photo of the product on a human being. And what this is going to do is going to give you a sense of scale, because when you're looking at a piece of jewelry against a white background, as an example, you have no idea what the size is. So once you see it on a human being, you start to see what size it would be, and also you start to see if it's exactly what you want, if it looks good on an ear or not. So that's the first thing. Really look at the photos and see it on a human being. The second one is to read the product information. So a good online business will give you a lot of information about the product to give you enough information for you to make your mind up or not. So when you're reading that product information, you want to be looking at things like, what is it constructed out of? If it's a little bit more expensive, you're going to expect it to be made out of more premium materials. So, if you're paying over $200, for example, hopefully it's kind of real gold to really last, sterling silver, things like this that are really strong construction materials, so that you know you're buying something that's quality. Or if you're paying, $20 or whatever, something quite low in price, then it doesn't matter. Piece of costume jewelry, throw it away. And then, if you're looking at something like an earring, you want to see what the weight is. So something like this could be quite heavy. And the last thing you want to do is buy these really heavy earrings that are going to leave you with those like floppy granny ears. So make sure you look at the weight of the earring so that you know it's not going to be too heavy on your ear. Or if it's a necklace, looking at the length. Seeing the photo of it on a human will give you a good idea of the length of the necklace. But everyone's body is slightly different. They have different length necks, etc. So you want to make sure you look at the length and you kind of know what length looks good on you and what you're looking for. So that's tip number 2, looking at the product data. And then the third one is to research the business. So you're buying from an online retailer that perhaps you've never heard of before, and you want to make sure that they are a reputable company, that they're not going to scam you, that you're actually going to receive the product that you purchased because you're giving them the money, and then you're waiting for something to arrive back. So you want to make sure that you actually get that piece of jewelry. So do a little bit of research about them, look at their social media channels, see if they have any reviews, that kind of thing. And then also read things like their returns policies. Make sure that if you don't like it, you can send it back and that it's easy enough to do. So those are my top 3 tips. 1, look at a photo of the jewelry on a human being. 2, read the product data and make sure you know what you're buying, what it's constructed of, the length, the size, the weight, that kind of thing. And then 3, research the business, make sure you're comfortable buying from them and that you're not getting scammed. So there you go. I hope you enjoy your shopping online as much as I do.